Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Tommy La Stella is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 640.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Blackman, but this will land untouched.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, what a play! The second for one, on to first, and they get the double play. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the AB now.
Two-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
McMahon gathers it in. Bounce to first, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Giants nothing, Rockies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Logan Webb is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So now here is Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, the left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. La Stella has it, and the inning begins with a quick out number one. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Brendan Rodgers has in store. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
So no need to wait, as here he is. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 11 home runs and 38 runs batted in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
The 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Belt able to pull this one in for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and up next will be Lamont Wade Jr.
The left fielder, number 31, Lamont Wade Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
That is it.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Popped him up. And no one will track it down. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 17 home runs and 72 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tapia will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
At the plate now is Evan Longoria, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a shot toward right center. Blackman gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, C.J. Cron.
First pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Crawford. And there's one down now.
Batting fifth, the third
Time
baseman.
for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a home run.
Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball here, 0-1. One out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Sam Hilliard.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And now digging in will be Sam Hilliard. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. A ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. LaStella fields it cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired.
I win.
1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Colorado. So stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Now the first pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-0 on the way.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes in with an average of .265, 7 homers, and 30 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1 home. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Batting out, the pitcher, number 62, Logan Webb.
To the plate now, Logan Webb. Now a bunt attempt here. McMahon is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tommy.
Next to dig in, Tommy La Stella. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch on its way. Yastrzemski at second. Duggar at first. 1 gone. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella.
1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's the 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive, base hit to right. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here it comes, 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Again, another foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Ready on 0-2. Grounded to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Giants leave them loaded. It remains 1-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Dom Nunez trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
Mm, 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
Batting 9. The pitcher, Gonzalez.
So now to the plate, Chichi Gonzalez. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Up next for Colorado, the left fielder, Rival Tapia.
Stepping in once again is Raimel Tapia. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. From the belt, kicks and deals as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
1 out and a runner on second base. That misses. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Duggar arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Brendan Rodgers.
Digging in next, Brendan Rodgers. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat playing is pretty decent.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. 2 out here and a runner at second. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Rockies lead this one 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Lamont Wade.
The left fielder, Lamont Wade.
And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That evens it up 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Line drive to left. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Crawford digging in next as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Flew out in his only at bat so far. One 0 count. Here it is. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Scooped up, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Striding in is Evan Longoria, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Wade at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So now to the plate, Charlie Blackmon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Charlie Blackmon.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. There is La Stella. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 25, C.J. Crone.
So bases are empty with one out now. And that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Crone. Now here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Crone just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The third
well,
baseman,
he hit that ball
24.
pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
At the plate now, Ryan McMahon. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Skied into straightaway right. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. But they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The center fielder, number 6, Stephen Douglas.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back.
This is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Logan Webb. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, Adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So next to hit is Tommy La Stella, singled last time up. The pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
3-0 now.
No break.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Striding in is Buster Posey, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Oh and 2, the count to Posey. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Giants leave a couple. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat.
The second baseman, number 1.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, center fielder, Sam Hilliard.
In now for Colorado, Sam Hilliard grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
From the stretch. Here's the pitch.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hampson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Throw over to first, and the runner back. At the plate, Dom Nunez. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Fouled away. Popped him up. LaStella ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 50, Chichi Gonzalez.
Up next, Chichi Gonzalez. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
You don't gotta make up a style. You just gotta wake up and smile. You just gotta not give a doubt about a lot of cause you got a bottle full of that. Wow. And then it's so much. And then it's so much. Never stayed in the light with your eyes to adjust. And so you don't shade and discuss. And wonder why you feel enslaved and stuff.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Ready with the 1-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Ready with the 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Yeah, from a pitcher's perspective right here, you got to treat this guy like he's the 4-hole hitter. With runners in scoring position, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but you got to execute.
And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Lamont Wade.
Lamont Wade Jr.
First pitch of the AB now.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2 balls and a strike. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And the pitch on 2-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The bat, number 35, shortstop Brandon Crawford.
Ready now is Brandon Crawford. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Colorado's out in front, 1-0. Jose Quintana enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 63, Jose Quintana.
Bottom of the inning now, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia.
The left fielder, Raimel.
First pitch on its way. Windup and the 0-1.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's out number 1. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Brendan Rodgers bats next. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The 1-2 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Quintana has pitched just under 60 innings and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. And the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Well done as he takes this the other way and laces it into left field. A base hit.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Blackmon rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Ryan McMahon will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 2-0 Colorado. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Out in front of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Steven Duggar. And he puts it on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are two away. Chris Bryant will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Number 23, Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Giants down in order. They're down 2-0. Dominic Leone will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
For San Francisco, number 52, Dominic Leone.
Now at the plate here is Garrett Hampson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Number 1.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Yastrzemski coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Next to hit, Sam Hilliard. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. La Stella has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, number 3.
So next to bat will be Dom Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Next up, Chichi Gonzalez. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Now here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Rockies strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
There's a strange wind blowing.
Carlos Estevez is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Carlos Estevez.
So here is Tommy La Stella. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Estevez is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now here it comes. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Still 1-2. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. He'll try again. 1-2. And a defensive swing there. That pitch hit him, I believe. But it won't matter as it'll go into the books as a strikeout for route number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
No hits to this point. One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Into the corner and slicing foul.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Buster Posey, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in the outfielder, Raimel Tapia.
Raimel Tapia.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Tyro Estrada has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Third base, number 5, Tyro Estrada.
The 1-0. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Tony Watson is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 56, Tony Watson.
So now to the plate, Brendan Rodgers, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. chopped in front of home plate. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, and he puts it on the ground to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The first baseman, number 25, C.J. Crone.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Crone. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and Ryan McMahon digs into bat next. Hit back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Hard hit towards center. Duggar finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Rockies forced to settle for 1.
Your attention, please. Now,
save situation coming up as the task will fall to Daniel Bard to try to finish this one off. Lamont Wade will be the one to try and get things started as he'll lead off against Bard here in the 9th.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Giants cut the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
At the plate now, Brandon Crawford. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. He's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Up next to the Giants, the third baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Thairo Estrada digging in now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. Throw onto first, and the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Colorado took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chichi Gonzalez with his 4th win this season. Daniel Bard closes the door for the save, his 20th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.